Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Aley Hammer, and today we're interviewing Paul Oram from Linktree. Paul, thank you so much for joining us today. Can you start by telling us a little bit about your business, Linktree?
Yeah, absolutely. We launched Linktree to solve a simple yet critical problem. How can internet creators make the most of the link in bio limit that's enforced by social media platforms? Instagram is a prime example of this. 13 million users later, we've grown to become a new formed identity layer for the digital age, a way for people to engage with the audience and enable discovery of their personal expression. Amongst our platform, we hold host to musicians, brands, and high-profile individuals. They span from Selena Gomez to HBO, Red Bull, and even the British royal family. These encompass people from all walks of life and passion verticals.
Passion verticals. I love that. It's such a great product and one that I see so often on social media. So it's really exciting to have you here today. And in our previous conversations, you did mention that Linktree is moving into a period of hypergrowth. So can you explain to our audience what exactly this means for Linktree?
Yeah, so last March, we had approximately 3 million users. Today, we have over 13 million. And that rapid growth is felt across the entire company, from making sure we can support this scale as it continues to setting up processes that will reflect our current pace and expected growth. Our focus is and always will be on providing the people who choose to use our platform with the best solution for their needs. We're working hard to make sure we never lose sight of that as we maintain our position as a platform of choice for our vertical.
What an exciting time for Linktree. And as a business that is growing on the cloud, how has this actually benefited both you guys and your customers?
Yeah, so growing in the cloud has many benefits, all of which have a flow-on effect to our customers. In a traditional on-prem model, you could get caught up in the architecture, configuration, and rollout of physical environments. You would dedicate countless hours to their maintenance only to begin the cycle again, forecasting a new hardware refresh. The cloud offers us a platform that prioritizes speed, availability, and scalability at a global scale, with little to no oversight. This allows us to focus on operability of our development workflows and feature development, providing more value to our end users.
It's so great to hear that you guys can actually focus on developing new features and also working on that end user experience rather than, doing all that heavy lifting that AWS can kind of do for you. So Paul, can you share with us a little bit about how AWS has actually supported you guys through your cloud journey?
Yeah, so AWS has played such an integral part in our growth. It's touched on so many areas of our environment and mindset. It's difficult to isolate what have been some of the key areas that have helped us achieve our goals, but I'll give it a crack anyway. At the most fundamental level, the AWS CDK has been the glue that binds all of our components together by making infrastructure as code accessible through a multitude of languages. We've been able to utilize its flexibility to write our own construct libraries that with only a few lines of code deploy S3 websites, databases, Lambdas, and those all hook into our event-driven system. It even manages our containerized services. From a service level, it's provided us the benefit of time. We no longer look to maintaining large EC2 clusters. For instance, we deploy most of our long-lived HTTPS services directly to Fargate. We're also heavily invested in EventBridge and Lambda, which allows us to build a serverless economy that is highly interactive. All of this is to say that it just works, which seems to be the winning formula in any environment I've ever had the pleasure of working in. And whether it's trusting the dynamic nature of the AWS ecosystem to help us achieve SOC 2 compliance, or the embedded feature set helping us prepare for disaster recovery, AWS continually has the mechanisms in place to ensure we're accounted for as we make our way through this journey.
Well, I like what you said, that it just works. I mean, that's music to my ears. I'm happy you say that. And finally, here at AWS, we're very much encouraged to think big, thinking outside the box. It's one of our leadership principles. So what I want to know is, how are you guys encouraged to think big at Linktree?
Yeah, at Linktree, each employee holds the keys to the way our product will evolve. Our product and platform are encompassed by a broad spectrum of users. That can be myself, a colleague, a friend, hopefully even yourself. Ideas on how to make it better can and often do come from anyone, anywhere. For instance, we have a Slack channel where everyone is invited to pitch feature ideas. We have an open door policy for innovation. If someone from our finance or HR teams want to share an idea or concern with someone from the product team, there's no barriers. They just pitch it. As the creators and leaders of our category, with close to 90% of the market share, we're in a unique position of leading this vertical and further shaping it as it evolves. And by launching features such as our commerce links, we're redefining our category and providing our community of users with more and more solutions that will help them make the most of their passion.
Paul, thank you so much. I mean, you've got the coolest product ever. We love Linktree. We can't wait to continue to watch you guys grow and support you as well. So thank you so much for coming on the show today.
No worries, my pleasure.